back to the Morning Blend. Rob Schneider, renowned. He's just ready to go. Renowned for his character acting on screen on Saturday Night Live.
Thank you.
In theaters, movies such as Duece Bigalow, Male Gigolo. You get yourself your 51st Dates. You get yourself your Waterboy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Waterboy. Hold on.
You can do it. Yeah,
now you can see him on stage this weekend at South Point.
South Point.
Here with all the details, the comedian himself.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good. It's so nice. I mean, I've been on movies. I've been on Saturday Night Live, but to follow a dog, comfort dogs, hospital dogs.
It's a great lead-in.
And then I like the health guy, the workout guy.
Yes.
Talking about
healthy
French fries.
It's better for you fries.
America is going to fall. It's falling apart. Now you know why. Here's a healthy French fry alternative. It's like, oh gosh, what happened to me? But
Now,
anyway.
how often do you make it to Vegas?
3 times a year.
About 3 times a year?
At the South Point was nice enough to have me.
Yes, tonight.
It's not just Mariah Carey's got a
We
residency.
got you, all right.
2-show residency. Hey.
3 times a year, I find myself at South Point.
What kind of octave range do you have?
I sing a lot of. I stay in the 1 octave, the 1 note for most of my show, but I mix it up sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's nice that South Point has me out here. It's a great view. With binoculars, you can see the Strip from my hotel.
Yes.
Have you played bingo there? I love their bingo room. You have to check it out.
It's a horse place. They're going to build like a big rodeo thing in the backyard. That's the plan. A lot of hotels try to build another big hotel. They're building a rodeo.
You can smell it.
Yeah, but they're nice people. I appreciate them having me.
You started in stand-up comedy in high school.
Yeah.
What was the thing that
I knew I wasn't going to get girls just as me. I knew I needed something more.
What was the thing that said, was it an open mic night? What was that first
Well, I was a
event?
fan of Saturday Night Live and Monty Python before that.
Of course.
And then I saw Steve Martin perform live, and that was it for me. Because I saw him in, the same room. I mean, it was like 1,000 people there. But I kind of put it together like, he's a person, I'm a person. Maybe, he's in the same room as me. He figured it out. Sometime I can figure it out. Then I found out there was a club that would let anybody go on. I told my dad, and he said, let's go. So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
And it was also a great way to express yourself and write jokes. And then my grades went down through the toilet. My parents hated that. But yeah, it's been great. I mean, you learn how to write, and then on Saturday Night Live, you get to produce your own sketches.
Which is awesome.
And then you kind of learn how to produce your own movies. And I got a new TV show called Real Rob that we produced independently. That'll be coming out. We're announcing where it's coming out soon.
Oh.
Congratulations on that. Do you still watch SNL?
Yeah. I mean, there's the 40th anniversary coming up next
crazy,
month.
right?
I just watched it yesterday. They had a whole 9/11 episode just about the backstory. That was so good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like it's so nice to be part of that history. I heard somebody told me it was an SNL cast member said there's been less Saturday Night Live cast members than there have been astronauts. So that's pretty interesting.
That's crazy. I mean, it's such a feather in the cap to do that. And I know every year on
That's
SNL,
the way I like to call it, feather in the cap.
No, it's huge. I mean, but every year it seems like every class of SNL, once one class graduates, the new class comes in and they say, "Oh, these guys aren't like the last one."
That's
and
exactly what happened to
every
us
time.
too. Yeah, it happens every time.
But people
I remember
look
how
back
much
at
people
yours.
saying we sucked, and now they said you guys are the greatest.
Exactly.
But you know what? It's a good description of that show. I said like it's a good restaurant in an amazing location, and sometimes they serve up some really memorable food. That kind of made sense to me because everybody remembers like a good sketch and whatever that from their childhood or something that they always remember. I mean, I remember staying up being just laughing my nuts off when Steve Martin was doing the King Tut. I mean, there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then 17 million people were watching that late at night.
Wow.
And maybe there's like 4 or 5 that watch now. So you imagine that was like incredible. And just to see like people doing jokes that was for us, not like doing jokes for like your parents and the laugh track. This is just, So I mean, I got to hand it to Lorne Michaels for nice enough to launch the careers of guys like me, but also to keep it going.
Keep comedy alive, yeah.
Can I tell you?
Well, not alive, but like to have a platform to kind of where people can, turn it on if there's something going on in the world, whether it's about was Obama running for president against Hillary Clinton and having a funny take on things, which was hilarious. They had the thing about that Jim Downey wrote, which was, asking, the press was totally in love with Obama, and they're asking Hillary Clinton about, the United Nations, the Israelis are building settlements on conquered land and is against 1580 of the United Nations. Go, Senator Obama, who's your favorite basketball team? You know, it's like, that was just a beautiful idea. Great sketch.
And honestly, I think SNL has probably done more for presidential politics than people know. I mean, depending on how you lampoon someone.
I don't know about that, but you know what? Though? I mean, I will say, like Chevy Chase thinks, maybe or not, that he helped unelect Gerald Ford.
Can I just tell you, I just love your shoes.
Well, thank you.
You're the first person I've ever met in real life that actually has worn Uggs.
And I'll put a jacket for this morning.
Yeah.
And, well, Uggs, you know, you just throw them on. And
they're my favorite. I wear them around all the time.
In LA, you can wear them about 2-3 days a year, which is great, you know. And then they got to put them back. It's like you got a fireplace in your house in LA. You don't really need it. Let's see if it works. Put it out. It's too hot. Take your Uggs, stomp on it.
South Point tonight?
South Point tonight, tomorrow night. That's it, and then I'll be back in about 3 more months.
You hit the road, though? You're going to Jersey next?
Or is it? Yeah, I'm going to be at the Stress Factory the next, and then I'm going back. Yep. Then I got Saturday Night Live reunion, and then I got a new movie with Adam Sandler. That one's called The Ridiculous Six. We start filming that in about 10 pounds.
And you're going to come back later this afternoon for Valley View Live. Did you know that?
I will be back this afternoon, apparently.
Let me tell you something. You want to shed those 10 pounds. Try those French fries.
Yeah, I'm going to try those the French fries. This is ridiculous. This country's falling apart.
It's better for you fries.
These are better fries. It's still carbs. I don't care. It's still carbs. It's still... You don't eat starch. Don't eat starches. Don't eat potatoes.
Rob, we love you, buddy. It's great having you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actor and SNL alum Rob Schneider hits the South Point Showroom tonight and tomorrow, 7:30. You can do it.
Come on out.
Tickets start at just $30 for tickets and info. SouthPointCasino.com or call that number right there.